Hello there. You see what's behind me. Welcome back. I'm doing another one-take tour, and this is something new for me. Behind me, as you see, whoops, behind me, spawner. I have built a standard, dealings with the spawner and moving them over. But this is an automatic mob grinder. There is a weighted pressure plate, an iron one in this case, that the zombies come in and fall into. And let's just activate the spawner so we can get some test subjects over into the system. So the zombies will come in. Now this is great with a skeleton spawner, or a spider spawner, and modify to allow spiders through, and 4x4 here for here comes our first contestant, second contestant, but spiders need a 2x2 I believe, so adjust accordingly. So what happens is the zombies in this case will come in, they go up. Come on, give me another test subject. I've turned down the mob volume a bit. Hopefully it's... Oh, here he comes. Here they come. They will rise up, get pushed over here, drop down into this section. The babies are killed with a lava chamber underneath, so no babies will come up into this. Now, the weighted pressure plate allows us to measure how many entities are on it. So items or mobs. Players as well, but anyway. So this will stack up all the zombies until it reaches a certain number and then activate the system. There is a crusher at head level behind the zombies there, and when there's enough zombies in the system, it will crush them to death. There is a... take that out. There is a hopper minecart underneath the block that has the weighted pressure plate to grab all the items, and a hopper underneath that. Now, before I go, the rail is still there, and that is very important. It seems like without the rail, the hopper minecart does not activate fully and will not automatically suck out items, or suck items down. Make of that what you will. Anyway, keep the rail. That's the thing. Another hopper underneath that to filter everything into the chest. Ooh, we'll need that back. Now, why I say this will work best with half slabs there, so we can still open the chest and items will flow in. Because if the chest is unopenable, hoppers will not deposit items. Little FYI in case you didn't know. Okay, they're still stacking up. Now, the reason I say this is better for skeletons and a zombie spawner is because when they are fully crushed, you don't necessarily get all the extra drops like Buddy's helmet there. So, the reason why there's only chicken in here is because even though the baby zombie got killed off the chicken floats. So, it got killed on the way. Anyway. So, let's see the guts of this. There's the crusher piston. Now, down here, there's a block there. That's where that block there is the block with the weighted pressure plate. Comparator takes a signal out of that and tells you how many. This is set to 40, so that's 3 pieces of redstone dust. First one, when there's anything on it, is on top of a hopper latch here, and there's a piece of cobble in there or anything, and it will lock it as long as there is something on the pressure plate. So when this reaches 40 mobs, and you can extend the signal as much as you up to 15 depending on how many you want in there before you want the crusher to activate. As soon as it hits 40, the third piece of dust will go up. I believe it's 40, so there's a sticky piston under there. It turns into a monostable circuit with a 2-tick pulse. Going over here, the 2-tick pulse is needed. to turn off this torch long enough to unpower that piece of redstone, which is locking this hopper. So when enough mobs get on into the system and sitting on the plate, the cobble will be released, going down here, which then activates this comparator and a torch tower to power that. Oh, and there it went. There it goes. See if we can catch any of it. There they go. There they go. And you see no new will get dropped down. And even after they die, the items that they drop will keep the piston extended as the items are flushed down through the minecart, hopper minecart, and into the system. Okay? So, when there's enough that you define by the signal strength here, 3, 4, 2 even if you want, it will activate the crusher until all mobs and items are off that pressure plate. And then the latch goes back to over here, releasing the piece of cobble back over to here, turning off the crusher. And there we go, resetting the system. And then it just continues. So if you're in a mine, your mining area or whatever, yes, you have to be within 16 blocks for the spawner to activate. So if you're doing other things relatively close by, like hunting slimes, you can do 2 at once. So while I'm farming slime, I'm getting zombie drops. I'm crushing zombies. So the system just goes and goes on its own until you turn it off or it's no longer required. Yeah. So hopefully you liked. We'll just take a quick little look at this again. And actually we'll turn it off. Flows underneath here, up, over, down. And we'll just keep killing them. So if you need zombie flesh, you've got it for days. Skeletons is great for. Alright. Whoops, back of the head. Don't want to do that. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.